Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be doing another full face of first impressions. Once again, as per usual, I have a lot of new makeup that I do want to try out. Some from which I'm still catching up on that I bought in America. And I've also got the Sephora Pro Editorial palette. Sarah from Beginning Boutique was sweet enough to pick this up for me when she was in America a few weeks ago. So I'm so excited to use this. Ever since I saw Kathleen Lights use this, I've been like, holy shit, I really need it. And it's got a black in there too, which makes everything so much better. So I want to kind of change it up and use like really different colors and go a little bit out there today. So without any further ado, let's get straight into this video. And I hope you guys really enjoy it. Okay guys, so I actually really want to have a lot of fun with this look and completely change it up as I said at the start. So I'm going to start off with this turquoisey sort of color. And I'm going to be using this in my transition today. This is actually my favorite color in the world. As you can tell, it's my background. And holy shit, this is pigmented as hell already. So I'm going to use this as my transition and I'm going to really pack this color on, or as much as it'll pack on. And then we're just going to go from there. I really want to give you guys like a full look of this palette with this video, just so you know I can give you like a full range of colors and see how they blend and they pack on, etc, etc. In the palette there is quite a bit of kickback and fallout, but that's okay because these are blending perfectly and they are super pigmented. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of fallout, but that's fine because we'll clean it up afterwards. This is why I always do my eyes first, you guys, because if something like this does happen, it is completely fixable and you don't have to worry about it. Now, the next shade I'm going to be taking is this dark blue color here. And I'm just going to take this on the Morphe M4 33 brush. And I'm more so going to put it into the outer corner of the lid. So I'm just going to kind of blend this dark blue color into the lighter blue color that I put down previously. I'm actually just going to take a different brush, just this packer brush, and I'm going to pack this on to see if the color kind of builds up. It's kind of blending into nothing. I'm a little bit disappointed in this color. Just going to blend this outer edge out. Okay, so that color's not packing on well whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change to this purple color just next to it. And we're going to see if this gives us some more pigment. That's better. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blend this up into my crease area. So guys, that look did not work out whatsoever. The eyeshadows just went so patchy and I hated it. So I've wiped it off and I've started a new base. So let's just get into the whole new look. So let's try something else. So I'm going to take this hot pink shade instead. Tap off the shit that you don't need and then just go to town. I'm actually going to use this mirror on this palette here so I can get up nice and close. Alright. So let's see how this goes. Right, so I'm going to pop this in my crease and I'm going to use this as my transition. Now I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea, pink eyeshadow sort of thing, but just wait until the end because I can guarantee it's going to look pretty good. Well, I'm hoping so. That's just what I've just got this vision in my eyes and that's what I'm hoping for, but who knows what's gonna happen. Hana! I haven't been creative with makeup in so long. I don't know, I just haven't, and I feel like I've kind of lost my mojo with it, so I really just want to like try and just, you know, bring it back because it's what I love doing the most. Okay, so this shadow is blending so much better than that one we just used before. Holy shit, and it's packing on really good. Positive vibes so far. I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush and just kind of blend out the edges. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is go into this burgundy color. It's like, actually it's like maroon. I don't know, it's like, it's a little bit darker than this pink color. And I wanna put this in my crease and kind of build it up, if it does build up. Really lightly touching my eyelid. Just buffing out this outer edge just a little bit more, just to kind of like wing the shape out a little bit. So now what I want to do is I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral, and I want to kind of create like a cut crease. Where is my phone? It's going off. So I'm just going to take this little brush here from Chevron Beauty. It's just a little flat sort of brush, and I'm going to start doing like a cut crease. Now I'm just going to take that turquoisey blue color that I used in the look at the fail the fail look at the start. And I'm just gonna pack this onto my lid. Holy shit, yes, bitch! Ah! Alright guys, and I'm just going to take a clean brush and just take some of those two pink shades, just mixing them together a little bit. And then I'm just popping that on the outer edge and then kind of just blending that into the green. Okay guys, so I just got really carried away and I managed to do this eye. I was just playing with the shadows, but I'm going to show you how I did it on this eye. So basically all I did was I just took a little brush. So many brushes going on in front of me, oh my goodness. So I just took the black shade from the Sephora palette and I basically just popped it on my outer V and just plunked it right on there. And then I kind of brought it up here, just like that, across the lid. And then I took that dark, like burgundy sort of color and kind of blended out that black. I had to go back in a few times and like clean it all up. So that's pretty much that, and then I just took a makeup wipe and just cleaned up underneath. So this is pretty much what we're working with for now, you guys. So now I'm gonna move on to my lashes and get them stuck on. Now for my lashes today, I'm gonna be using a pair of velour lashes. Now these were sent to me in PR, hence the packaging. So pretty much they have like blue glitter on top of like the lash band, so it's a little bit different, something that I wouldn't normally go for, but I'm going to do it today. And I'm going to be using the style called Cherish. Now don't forget you guys, I do have a discount code for all velour lashes. I will leave it on the screen now and also down below if you're interested. Okay, so now that my eyes are pretty much all done besides underneath, but we can worry about that later. You guys know how it goes. For my primer today, I'm going to be trying out the Gold Camelia Beauty Oil from Tatcha. You guys know I love Tatcha. It's my favorite skincare at the moment, amongst a few other little things. So this is an oil, so I don't really tend to use oils on my face, but we're going to give this a whirl. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Tatcha's whole range smells incredible. If you have not tried it, I highly recommend because it doesn't break me out, which is everything. I do have quite a bit of acne at the moment because I am stressed out about a few little things in my life, you know, and that's just what happens. And plus I have been eating a little bit of junk food lately, so that's probably not helping it also. But when I get stressed out, I tend to break out a lot on my neck here. And that's kind of what's like lower face. That's kind of what's going on at the moment. So we're just going to ignore that and cover it all up with foundation because that's what foundation is really, really good at. For my foundation today, I'm going to be trying out the Tom Ford Traceless foundation. This is in the shade 3.0 Pale June. So Tom Ford is like a really luxury brand. I haven't really tried much stuff from him, to be honest. I've only tried like the bronzer and the highlighter. The bronzer I've actually lost. I always lose my favorite things. Like my highlighting brushes are still missing and I think they're not missing. I'm pretty sure they're literally gone for life now. So I'm just going to have to get used to that. Okay, let's see what the coverage is like on this foundation. Oh. I feel like it's not going to be very full coverage, you guys, just from putting it on. Like, oh, this coverage is not good. And it's oxidized already. This is oxidized so much ever since I just put it on. I mean, it looks like skin, but it's not full coverage, and that's not what we're here for. So instead of using that, I'm just going to go straight over the top with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. Now, Shiny raved about this ages ago, and I bought it when we were in America, and I just didn't ever get around to testing it out. So I'm just going to go over the top of this foundation with this and see how this goes. Now apparently this is super full coverage, which is everything because that's what we want. This little pimp dad right here, right in the middle there. You just need to fuck off and not come back because I've had absolutely enough. I'm just going to spray my beauty blender with a little bit of Fix Plus first before going in and blending this all out. But let's see how this works and blends. Obviously got to get it down this neck here. Necks. Sorry, plural. Thanks, Lil. Wow, this coverage is actually super good. Let's see how it goes on my nose. I'm liking, I'm living, I'm loving. Just gonna take some more of this Clinique foundation and just do like another layer and see if I can build up coverage even more. Even though it is pretty good coverage, it's not exactly how I'd like it. So just gonna add a second layer and see if this improves. It's got like a dewy finish as well, which is kind of nice to see, seeing as a lot of the foundations that I use are matte. Bam, 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 bam. Okay guys, I'm just going to start doing my forehead. I just concealed the tops of my brows just with the foundation so it's the same color and it all matches in. Now I'm just going to take my booty looking ass blender, yes, and just pound this into my skin. This receding hairline needs to be fixed ASAP because I'm not living for it at all. Now, of course, I don't have a new concealer to try, so I'm just going to go in with my trusty Tape Diddly Squat shape in the shade Light Medium Honey. And then I'm just going to take it underneath my eyes, and I'm going to let that sit there for a bit because in a few videos ago, I asked you guys, I saw a YouTuber let it sit there so it gets like thick and kind of warms up so it's full of coverage. It turns out it was Jackie Aina that I was watching, and I do kind of recall watching that. I'm just going to blend in my T-zone area first. Does it piss you off when I look in the viewfinder all the time? Because I'm starting to get really bad at it, and it's actually I'm starting to piss myself off by looking at it all the time, but moving along. If this pimple does not conceal itself, it's literally not concealing because it's like red, it's like dry blood. I know that sounds rank, but like real talk it is. Fuck. Okay, we're just gonna have to deal with it. We can deal with a pimp dad, can't we, guys? Okay, now I'm just gonna start blending in my under eyes, and I don't have a new... Fucking hell, I do not have a new translucent powder to try out. That's so annoying. What I like to do, you guys, when I get to, like, the corner of my eyeshadow, I just like to take some concealer or foundation, and I just like to run that along with, like, a flat shader brush just to get that really crisp line rather than trying to get in there with the beauty blender and fucking it up. So I just go... I'll show you. Just like that. And then I just kind of drag it down. Now to set my under eyes, I'm just going to go in with the Dermablend Professional Setting Powder. I haven't used this in a while, have I, Dill? So I'm just going to tip some of that out into the lid and then just go to town underneath my eyes just to kind of bake this area. Not the side there. Too much baking today, just a little bit. Just a little bit, fam. And then just to set the rest of my foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Milani Powder Foundation in the shade Shell. Wow. What is going on with me today? Oh shit, what did I just put on there? Fuck. Oh, is that a dirty lens now? Fuck me! I've had enough! Well, I'm just gonna have to use Lily's shirt to clean this because I've had enough. Okay guys, now that this lens is nice and clean, I think, from what I can tell, I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with this Milani powder. This foundation, I'm really liking it so far. So far, so good. And it's got like a really nice undertone to it. Is this really dark, this camera? Let's turn this up a little bit. That's better. Sorry, guys. The camera is being a shit today and I've had enough. I'm just going to pat this foundation on rather than swerve around, because when you swerve around, it moves all the fucking product and just defeats all your hard work, in my opinion. And I'm just going to be dragging that down the neck just so everything matches up and it doesn't look like my head is floating. Okay, now just going back in underneath my eyes, what should we do? I'm feeling like this color here. This is so different, you guys, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway, because YOLO. I'm just going to pop this orangey sort of color right underneath. Wow, that's so pretty. And then I'm just going to take this little brush here. I'm just going to take a little bit of that black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to pop it right underneath, up against my lash line in the outer corner. And I'm just going to kind of blend this down. Oh, so different, but I'm kind of living for it. Now just to chisel out my face a little bit, I'm just going to be taking the Hoola from Benefit, and I'm just going to go in and start contouring away at this head. I love contouring so much because it literally pretty much just changes the shape of your whole face. Like, I feel like contouring is so important, especially if you're a makeup lover, and especially contouring the jawline. I mean, I always face tune my jawline a little bit, maybe a lot. But yeah, I feel like it just brings your face so much dimension. So as you can see, I've just done one half of my face contouring, and this is no contouring. So you can just see that it like adds warmth and contrast, I guess. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chisel out this side of my face, and I'll come back to you guys and then we'll start blush and highlighter. I feel like this video is going on forever, but once it's edited, it'll be all good. So now just to bronze up my face a little bit more, I'm just going to be taking the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is one of my all-time favorite drugstore bronzers. When I did my masterclass in Melbourne, I was talking about this and everyone was saying that it's always sold out and it's so hard to get because a lot of Priceline stores only stock like a little tiny amount of this. I don't know why it's not as big in Australia as it is in the States, because, well, it needs to be, because it's a staple in my drugstore collection, and it smells so good as well, like so good. Yeah, I'm just going to be dragging that all the way down my necks, plural, and across my forehead, keeping this area sort of free of bronzer to give like that brightened sort of look in the center of the face. Do you know what I mean? Now, just for a little bit of blush, I'm just going to go into the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores blush. This is in the shade Naturally Pretty. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that just on this stippling brush and just add it to the apples on my cheeks and kind of brush backwards and forwards. If you brush your blush, oh, I said that right. If you brush your blush on forwards, it gives a more natural look. I think I learnt that off Mario, I don't know how to say his last name, Kim Kardashian's like main makeup artist. If you brush it forward, it looks more natural. Not that anything about this look is natural, but we're just going to go with it. Now, just going in with some highlighter, I'm just going to be using the Ciate London Moondust highlighter. Straight on my cheeks. Oh, that's stunning. From what I can recall, I have used this highlighter before and I really liked it, I think. Well, I'm liking it now, so I'm just going to pack this highlighter onto the high points of my face and just blend out the edges as we go. Tip of the nose. By the way, guys, I did just go off camera and contour my nose. However, I do have a full video on that, so I'll leave it link down below. Now for my lip color, I'm going to be trying out the Ciate London Liquid Velvet lipstick in the shade Swoon. Because my eyes are so crazy, I wanted to keep my lips kind of like a little bit more simple, like I never do nudes anyway, but we're just going to go ahead and try this out. This lip color and formula feels so beautiful on the lips. I'm so impressed and I'm really sad that I haven't actually tried it sooner. Okay, so just before we finish up on my face, I'm just going to take the Ofra Glazed Donut Highlighter. This is the Nikki Tutorials collab. And I'm going to just put this on the inner corners of my eyes. Wow, that is so intense. Oh, a little bit on that too. Now I just want that dewy look to finish off this whole look, so I'm just going to put some Prep and Prime Fix Plus on my face. Now, for anyone thinking that this is a makeup setting spray, it's actually not. It does not set your makeup. It just gives like a dewy sort of look to the makeup and gets rid of that like powdery sort of look, but in no way, shape or form does it set your makeup. It's literally just like mineral water in a bottle with a really, it's like overpriced. It's like $28. It's so overpriced, but it's pretty good. So I'll give it that. And I have used it for years. But to actually set my face, I'm just going to go in with the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray in the shade Green Tea / Ginger. This is absolutely full of alcohol, so if you're after a setting spray that really does work, keep your makeup on. The only problem about it is full of alcohol and it's not good for your skin. It can cause wrinkles, but that's just why I get Botox and fix it all up, so I don't really stress about that too much. Just going to set everything. And do not ever use this and then open your eyes straight away, because if you get this in your eyes, it stings because it's alcohol and it will irritate your eyes and it will hurt. Anyway, guys, this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed me doing something a little bit more out there and something a little bit more different. This needs to go because it's fucked. If you guys want to see more tutorials and videos and just me playing with makeup and chatting to you guys and just kind of just going with the flow and seeing whatever the fuck happens, make sure you let me know down below. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. I love you guys so much and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Fucking see ya! Ew!